day 100 and odd. It's more than 115, but less than 120, I think. I must count it. Right, my challenge to myself this morning is under 5 minutes. I might even go for under 4. How's that for a shock? So, I hope you're well. I just wanted to pick up on something I said. For those of you who haven't seen it, I posted a video again yesterday. I thought it was about time I frightened you all again. I hope no small children saw it. Of me, the night before I started this trip. Yeah, it just horrifies me watching it. But I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I did that video, because I really think that's been a big factor in me continuing, because it's there all the time in my head. And you got some lovely comments off people. Again, I just love reading everybody's stuff, not just on my stuff, but on everybody else's posts. I can't stress the importance of it. I know it's time consuming, it really is time consuming just having a look through, and you can't comment on everything, and you feel guilty if you just like and don't actually comment, or if you're just a lurker, you know. But just to read people's opinions, because they're all so different, it just is a huge difference. And I hope she won't mind, but there's one particular comment on mine from Laura with the ponderings. She wasn't in the car though this time. I've actually screenshotted it. I'm going to read it to you. Hope you don't mind, Laura. Well, it's there anyway for everybody to see, so I'm sure you won't. And it really made me think, because it is, well, I'll read it to you first. And it was on the post of me, you know, the night before with my last glass of wine. And I'll tell you now, it was about midnight, midnight, sound been to bed. I was up. I just used to stay up at night drinking, because we had so much financial stress going on. I never wanted the next day to come, so I just used it as to numb. And I wasn't absolutely hammered, but I'd had a good bottle and a half, probably, of wine. Well, probably 2 bottles, I think, from about 5 o'clock. Right, I've got the wrong thing. That's not it. I've got my About Time book. Oh, let me have a look. Right, so this is from Laura. She says, "It's far too easy to look back with rose-tinted glasses and romanticise memories of drinking. This video is the reality though, for me anyway. You don't embarrass yourself, you don't slur your words, debatable. You aren't obviously shit-faced. Nothing terrible has happened as a result of your drinking that evening, but you aren't you. You aren't happy, and there's no sparkle or fun there. That was so often how it was for me, and I think it is really important to remember that." Laura, that absolutely hit me, just hit me to the core of the accuracy of how you've seen it and how I felt on a daily basis. And it is easy, you know, when it's summer, and, you know, when, like I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, when the sun was up, we'd been for a lovely walk, and he made a jug of Pimm's and had a bit of a suck, I could really do the drink and that. That's when you think you miss it, but that's fleeting. What you've really got to do, and also, it's not the other extreme, where I remember a few years ago, got on a Christmas party, staff party, oh my God, we got hammered, me and this other girl, and my husband came picking up us like that in a chair at the end. And you know, when you're driving home and you're just thinking, don't be sick, and it's just, and you're sick when you got home, it's just horrible. And so that's the other extreme, you know, where you don't really miss it. But what Laura's tapped on is that massive bit in the middle, which is convenient to forget. Well, I do, you know, that, because I was pissed. I obviously couldn't have driven, but I wasn't making a fool of myself. I wasn't slurring my words much. You know, I was doing a good job of hiding it if anybody had come round, but I'd have been argumentative. But I was so sad, so horribly sad with it. And it's that I was like so often, and it's that I need to keep focusing on if I need to. I won't focus on it now, but you know, if I decide I want to drink, or oh God, I do, I'm just going to think no. And I remember the video, I always flip back to it, but Laura's really made me think about it deeper, and really with why I was like that. And so I agree, I think it is really important to remember what is it. Forget about the making your tit of herself or falling over, and forget about being out with friends in a beer garden on a lovely Sunday afternoon. What's the other bit that perhaps nobody else saw that was bothering you? Some of you won't have that. Some of you may be on a drunk a few times a week, or but if you are like me, just really think on that and see. So thanks, Laura, for that. It's really helped again, because you come on the page and you pick up pearls of wisdom. It's marvellous. Graham, to watch your video yet. I was flipping through, and apart from an impression, hello. I did one upside. Why does it do that? I have no idea. But my very first video I did when I used to work for Jason Vale was like that. I've tried to find it to post it, because people say, oh, you're all right at videos. Should see the first one I ever did. I'll really try and get it somehow and post it on here. 5:53. I didn't realise. Right. Now is the time. Short this. Find your own song. Now is the time to find your own song. Write your own lyrics, find your own melody, create your own soundtrack, make your own movie, and live your own life. Don't listen to anybody else. What's your song going to be? What are your lyrics going to be like? Because we've got that choice. I know it doesn't feel like it when we're just in the depths of despair, but you can write your own song. What a gift. What a gift to get up and be able to write your own song. I could feel a mood coming on this morning, because I could. So I'd literally had a word of myself, and I had my stretch in bed, got out of bed, come on, and it's 10 to 6 now. I'm going to do a 2-hour walk, and then got other stuff. Not that you need to know all that. So I've written my own song today, because I'm not having a bloody 80s sad ballad from Spandau Ballet. So true, funny how it seems. Oh, I loved that. This is not relevant at all, and now I'm 7 minutes. I had my first snog to that at the school disco to Paul Thistlethwaite. Oh dear, I've embarrassed myself. I'm going. I remember it well. I must have been about 13. Oh, on that note, I'm off. I'm writing my own song. Cheerio, bye.